say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please welcome Dr. Darren D'Agostino, Executive Dean for the College of Osteopathic Medicine and Vice President for Health Affairs.
Well, the first line is thank you, please be seated. Welcome to the white coating ceremony for the Kansas City University College of Osteopathic Medicine, Joplin campus. What a great turnout of family and friends. Before we get started, though, I wanted to wish a very happy birthday to a special guest, Dr. Robert White, our Dean of the College of Biosciences, who is up here with us. Just wanted to say happy birthday. Thank you all for joining us this evening and recognizing the 162 men and women of the class of 2022, who will soon wear the symbolic physician's white coat. Before we begin, it is our tradition to join in a moment of silence to honor the brave men and women through their service around the world who are defending the freedoms that we enjoy here at home. Thank you. Once again, welcome to KCU Joplin and to your new profession of osteopathic medicine. We are proud to have each and every one of you as a new KCU student. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a few additional guests who are attending our ceremony and share an interest in your success. Please stand when I say your names. Dr. David Tannehill, President of the Missouri Association of Osteopathic Physicians and Surgeons. Dr. Joseph Corrado, President of the Missouri State Medical Association, and Patrick Mills, Executive Vice President of the Missouri State Medical Association. Thank you for being here. Class of 2022, there is great meaning resting in the white coat you now hold and will soon wear. It is a universal symbol of integrity, selflessness, compassion, honesty, and dedication to service, the principles on which osteopathic medicine was founded. Throughout today's ceremony, you will hear more about the white coat and what it signifies. Pay attention to this symbolism and how it's described by the people who will be speaking with you. Keep these attributes in mind as you move forward, because not only for the next 4 years, but throughout your entire career, these will give you guidance and meaning. The white coat ceremony we participate in this evening was actually established in 1993 by Dr. Arnold Gold to foster humanism in medicine, and was celebrated for the first time at the College of Physicians and Surgeons of Columbia University. The ceremony is designed to impress upon students, physicians, and the public the important symbolic role of the white coat in the physician-patient relationship. Dr. Gold believed that this relationship he developed with his patients during his practice of medicine had taught him more about the human spirit and its role in healing and the healing process than all other avenues of learning. And so we are pleased to honor and share this tradition with our incoming students and instill those important values in our next generation of KCU physicians. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to introduce to you KCU's President and Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Mark Hahn.
Thank you, Dr. D'Agostino. It's great to be here today to celebrate our KCU Joplin class of 2022. Congratulations to the members of our second COM class here in Joplin. I'd also like to recognize hard work of many members of this Joplin community, along with our KCU Joplin faculty and staff. You know, these are the people that paved the way for this new medical school and helped to make possible the opportunity for us here this evening. You know, we're grateful and proud to be a part of this very, very special community. And thank you to the men and women here today who are committing themselves to the noble pursuit of osteopathic medicine and to our mission of improving the well-being of the communities we serve. You know, since opening our doors in 1916, KCU has developed one of the leading colleges of osteopathic medicine in the country. You know, over the years, we've graduated over 11,000 physicians from KCU, and today, more than 8,000 still practice medicine throughout the United States and around the world. As students of KCU Joplin, you're now part of the 9th largest medical school in the United States. In addition, you're part of a leading educator of primary care physicians for the Midwest region. And right now, as of this month, we're now the #1 producer of physicians for the entire state of Missouri. And I think that deserves a round of applause. You know, the white coat you received today is both a literal and a symbolic mantle. It represents the skill and professionalism of a select group of individuals who commit themselves to the practice of medicine and service to humankind. You know, we're proud to welcome you into this very, very select profession. And through the symbolic donning of your white coat, you will become part of this family. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. John P. Smith. He's my boss and the chairman of the KCU Board of Trustees for his welcome. Dr. Smith.
Good evening, KCU class of 2022. It is my honor to bring to you, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, my greatest admiration and to welcome you not only to this traditional and meaningful ceremony, but also welcome you to our osteopathic family. For many years, KCU has been a strong force in my life. I began my medical training in 1971 at the KCU Kansas City campus. And because of my education, I've enjoyed a long and rewarding career as a general surgeon and has been proud to live out the KCU's mission statement of improving the well-being of the communities we serve. It is always a very special experience for me to participate in this traditional rite of passage in which you will accept into the practice of medicine and be recognized as a class of our next generation of osteopathic physicians. Family and friends, thank you. Thank you for being here to witness this historic event. These student doctors, as we know, would not be here today without your support. They will continue to need your support, and in fact, your presence here today lets them know that you are there to be counted on. Again, welcome. Congratulations on behalf of the Board of Trustees. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Ronnie Martin, the Interim Dean of the KCU Joplin College of Osteopathic Medicine. Dr. Martin.
Hello. As an osteopathic family physician and medical educator for nearly 4 decades, I've been granted the great honor and privilege of serving as the interim dean for the Joplin campus of Kansas City University College of Osteopathic Medicine. In this position, I've had the honor and the pleasure of working with a tremendous group of professionals on the faculty and in the staff to bring this concept and reality and dream to reality, and to ensure that our students have the probability and the possibility of receiving the highest quality education possible. I would like to ask the members of the KCU faculty who are present here today to please stand up and be recognized. Thank you. You know, the famous writer Leo Tolstoy tells us that we all reach our place in life by standing on the shoulders of those that come before us. For the students, on behalf of each of them, let me also thank each members of the family members who are present here today, this evening, for a lifetime of support to bring your students to this point. To enter the practice of medicine demands the intellectual acumen, but it also demands a servant's heart. It demonstrates a willingness to accept responsibility for the welfare of others and the willingness to put others before self in thought and in action. Medical practice, as a result of this, historically holds a place of respect within our culture. But I can assure you one thing, the respect must be earned by each and every succeeding generation of physicians. It's not an entitlement that can be ignored. Today marks another step in the beginning of the transformation from individual to professional. Each of you will be held to a higher standard, and you must continuously demonstrate that you deserve the privilege of taking care of patients. The faculty and staff, the members of this administration, have no doubt that this class of students will honor the traditions and the obligations of generations of osteopathic physicians who have preceded them, and that each of them will conduct themselves with distinction during their time here at the college, as well as throughout their medical careers. And we're pleased to welcome them into our profession here today. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Ross Shira, President-elect for the KCU Alumni Association, for his greeting. Dr. Shira.
Can you hear me? I want to thank Dr. Hahn and Dr. D'Agostino, Dr. Johnston, and Dr. Martin for this opportunity. I haven't given a speech like this in about 35 years, so you might have some patience with me. I want to throw a shout out to my wife, Mary, who stuck with me for 47 years. She's in the audience. I don't know why she did that, but she did. Very briefly, I want to welcome the class of 2022 to KCU Joplin Associate Campus to our KCU, Kansas City. I want to congratulate you on all the hard work that you have performed that has allowed you to arrive at this point in your education. I want to thank your parents and extended family for all the assistance and encouragement they may have provided you over this period of time. As President-elect of the Kansas City University of Health Sciences Alumni Association, with more than 9,000 living members, I want to welcome you into our family, and it's truly a family because we are pulling for you, wanting you to succeed in your education, in your classes, and later in your practices. We are here to assist you in any way we can to achieve this noble goal. Many alumni will be teaching you in your classes and later on in your preceptorships. It's important to us that you are totally successful in all you do in serving your patients in the communities in which they live. The Alumni Association is here solely for the success of its members and for the success of our alma mater, KCU Kansas City, and now KCU Joplin. So in many ways, your success is our success. I want to let you know that you're about to join an amazing profession, and it's not just a one-time thing, because this is a journey. Starting now, continue through your entire lives as you will continue to learn new treatments, new processes, new ways in general to help your patients' illnesses, both physical and mental. In 1967, I sat with my classmates wondering what we were getting into. And I can tell you what we found was a wonderful, fulfilling profession. But it's more than just a profession. As I said before, it's a journey. It's a lifetime journey, and it's an amazing journey. So don't blink, because it goes just that fast. So every single mile, enjoy it. It goes very fast. My hope is that when you graduate, you will become strong members of the Alumni Association. And someday, about 50 years from now, it's my hope that one of you will be standing here welcoming the class of 2072. That's pretty awesome. Good luck and Godspeed.
Thank you, Dr. Shera. It's hard to imagine 50 years from now, isn't it? Believe me, it will come pretty soon. As we informed the class earlier this week, the days will be very long, but the years will go by very quickly. It is now my honor to invite student Dr. Blair Freed to the podium. Blair is a member of the KCU Joplin class of 2021 and serves as the Student Government Association Vice President. Student Dr. Freed.
Thank you, Dr. Martin, and good evening, class of 2022. On behalf of KCU Joplin Student Government Association and the class of 2021, I want to congratulate you on making it to your white coat ceremony and express our excitement for you as you continue your journey to becoming a physician here at this school. It's important to take a minute this evening to share with you a few words about the environment that we, the class of 2021, have worked hard to create over the past year. We knew that our actions, attitudes, and collaborative efforts would begin to define the student body culture on the campus. And as the first class, we took this responsibility very seriously. I'm so proud of the environment that the class of 2021 chose to cultivate. We came together to collaborate and share our resources. We began treating each other as the colleagues that we already are and will continue to be in the years to come. We have a collective end goal to work alongside each other as highly trained and well-equipped professionals to improve the well-being of the communities that we serve. And we, as your tutors, bigs, colleagues, and KCU family are looking forward to working with you in the coming years and watching your class cultivate the same kind of environment and values. Medical school is difficult, and that is likely no surprise to you. I can say from experience that you and your classmates will quickly become circles of friends, study buddies, workout partners, and shoulders to lean on to lend support and encouragement along the way. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the faculty and staff that are ready, willing, and excited to continue to invest in you over the coming years as they have already invested so much in us. You have the resources that you need here at KCU Joplin to not only survive in this environment, but to thrive. And we hope that you choose to take advantage of the opportunities that you have in store. Finally, I want to encourage you to take a moment tonight to breathe all of this in and savor this accomplishment, because you're at a crossroads where you are celebrating all of the work that it took to get here tonight while you're looking ahead to the challenges that you have in store. We believe that you guys are going to rock this class of 2022. And again, welcome to KCU.
Thank you, Blair, for sharing your insights. I can tell you their class has raised the bar for you, so get ready to climb. We are very pleased to have as our keynote speaker this evening Dr. Charles Graham. Dr. Graham is a 2015 KCU graduate who recently completed his internal medicine residency at the University of Nevada School of Medicine in Reno. His unique story of grit, determination, and the path that led him to attend medical school and become an osteopathic physician will serve as inspiration for us all. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce Dr. Charles Graham.
Thank you. What a wonderful group of speakers. You'd think somebody could have struggled a little bit to set me up. Also, the introduction was terrific, but that was half of what I planned to say. Good afternoon, KCU Joplin class of 2022. My name is Charles Graham, a graduate of the class of 2015. I went on to residency in internal medicine at the University of Nevada, Reno, and now work as a critical access emergency physician and traveling acute hospitalist. When I was asked to speak with you today, I immediately knew that they'd dialed the wrong number, but I answered yes quickly because I wanted to see the Joplin campus. But I'm here to talk to you on this, the beginning of your journey, because my own journey has been a very bizarre adventure. See, I'm what we used to call a non-trad or non-traditional. You guys still say that, non-trad? Is that still a thing? I was born in San Luis Obispo, California, way back in 1976, to a homeless family. We lived in a school bus in a field until I was about 5 years old. And running water was a big game changer for me when I started kindergarten, since I was used to bathing and doing the laundry in the creek at the end of the trail. My life really only got weirder from there, and since nobody in my family had ever finished high school, I didn't really think I could either, and so I dropped out in 9th grade. I worked a number of odd jobs. I was a waiter, mechanic, I delivered pizza. I was a truck driver for a very long time. Later, I would have a conversation with my then 4-year-old daughter, who's now 16 and much smarter than me. That would end up being one of those moments that changed and defined my life. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later, but let me talk a little bit about what you're all here for. You've all worked tirelessly, you've studied for big tests, you've volunteered your time and talents following physicians around and delivering meals to needy folks. And you finally are here where it finally gets easy. You've probably always been the smartest kid in your class. I'm sure there were many late nights and empty coffee pots along the way. But there's nothing to prepare you for what you're about to experience. It's going to be difficult. You're going to be a kind of tired that you've never been before. But the staff here is very good at figuring out who is capable and worthy, and you all belong here. So that's the first message I want to get to you. See, I felt like I was an imposter for most of my period here, but they haven't thrown me out yet, and frankly, it's too late because I'm finished. So I meant to give some advice because I'm fairly close to graduation, and I can still remember what medical school is like. And I want to talk a little bit about what osteopathic medicine is, what it means to me. To me, it's the most noble and wonderful life I could ever have imagined for myself. It's a life that I can be proud of and values that I'm happy to share with my family. It's a place where we lift spirits, we give hope, and we even save lives. We set the standard for humanity and patient care. It's also a team sport. None of us can do this alone, and we shouldn't try. We're the leaders that people look to in their darkest and most frightening times. We're the last line of defense against pain, suffering, and sometimes untimely death. But let's talk about what osteopathic medicine isn't. It isn't easy. What you're about to do isn't easy. And when it gets difficult, I want you to remember that the challenges are your opportunity to excel. If it was easy, everybody would do it, but not everybody can. It isn't fair. kind of like life and medicine. And adapting to that is one of the skill sets you'll need to be successful and to relate well to your patients, whose lives aren't fair either. It is not an effective way to get rich. I don't think anybody up here is starving to death, but going into medicine to get rich is like booking a ticket to Kandahar because you like honey roasted peanuts. It's not as important that you be smart as it is that you be persistent and that you have a good attitude. It's not like building a nuclear submarine. It's like pulling a large field of weeds. You just have to keep your head down and keep going. And it isn't something we can ever master. It requires a commitment to lifelong learning. I thought that when I finished training, I would finally know everything. I'm still waiting. I want to talk a little bit about resiliency because we've all been reading about the climate of medical trainees recently. And it is difficult what we're doing. So I wanted to give some advice about ways to remain resilient and keep your perspective. You're going to have some enormous victories in the coming years. They won't last forever. You're also going to have some immense failures, but the good news is those won't last either. It's important to remember why you wanted to be here and why even the struggles are such a privilege. Remember that understanding is better than memory, and knowing how and why things work or don't work is the foundation of innovation. Get involved early with things that are important to you, things that drive your passion, things that represent you not only as a physician, but as a person. Get involved with Due Care, with Score One, with MSMA, with MAOPS. Get involved in important research. Get comfortable being wrong. Shout out that wrong answer. It's the fastest way to end up being right. That stupid question that you don't want to ask is a question that's bothering probably 2/3 of your classmates, and they'll thank you for asking it. Teach and learn from each other. Keep a positive mental attitude and encourage it in those around you. Be strong enough to inspire. Be strong enough to be kind. Let the small things go. Reach out early if you're struggling. And if you're not struggling, reach out to somebody who is. Remember that we're all a team and we'll go further together than any of us could go separately. And don't forget to take care of yourself. Exercise, go outside, get some sunshine, breathe. Talk to your family and friends from before your life of medicine. Don't forget who you are. And know that the only person that you ever have to compete with is the person that we were yesterday. And even then, you're not always going to win, but we could try again tomorrow. Finally, I want you to remember that as of this moment, you don't ever have to be alone in your struggle. Each of you now has a permanent family that genuinely wants to help you succeed. And you'll always have a teammate in Charles Graham and everybody else on the stage. At the beginning of this long talk, I mentioned an epiphany that occurred to me while talking to my daughter. See, I told her that she could be anything or do anything she wanted to as long as she was willing to work for it. And that was the day that I realized that the same thing was true for me. You see, I come from a long line of family that worked very hard for not very much and passed down a work ethic but not much opportunity. And I thought, somebody ought to change that trajectory in my family. Somebody ought to change that for the future generations. And I thought, why not me? And that's how I got here. The last thought I want to leave you with is that more than any time ever before in my life, medicine in the world is thirsting for strong leadership and starving for an example to follow that will explore the potential of dedication and persistence for generations to come. The world needs strong leadership that can ensure that trajectory of change is positive for our future. Why not us? Today I have the privilege of saying on behalf of KCU and osteopathic medicine, welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the first day of a future that we will brighten together. Thank you.
I think next year we'll have you back and we'll do the white coating before. We need to end on that speech. That was awesome. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing such a powerful story with us. And now it's time for our celebration, our ceremony. 4 individuals have been introduced to you throughout the ceremony today. And I'd like to bring them up to join me in the privilege of awarding you your white coats. Dr. Ronnie Martin, Dr. David Tannehill, Dr. Ross Shira, and Dr. Joseph Corrado. Okay.
Student Dr. Kristen Aiello from South Hole, New York, University at Albany.
I'm student Dr. Walid Al-Dada from Peoria, Illinois, and attended the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign.
Student Dr. Graham Anderson from Tampa, Florida. I attended BYU.
Student Dr. Zach Anderson from North St. Paul, Minnesota, formerly attended the University of Minnesota.
Student Dr. John Arthur from Orlando, Florida. I attended the University of Florida.
I'm student Dr. Luke Bainbridge, and I'm from Lancaster, Wisconsin, and I attended Clark College.
I'm student Dr. Tanner Bennett, and I'm from Vernon Hills, Illinois, and attended Brigham Young University.
Student Dr. Lindsay Bernard from Chandler, Arizona, Arizona State University.
I am student Dr. Megan Bernier from Cherry Valley, Massachusetts. I attended the University of Massachusetts Amherst.
I'm student Dr. Rena Brandt from Toronto, Canada, and York University.
Student Dr. Amanda Broadhurst from Overland Park, Kansas. I attended the University of Alabama.
Student Dr. Lauren Casey from Dallas, Texas, the University of Alabama.
I'm student Dr. Jordan Catapano from Hopewell Junction, New York. I attended Mount St. Mary College.
Student Dr. Alina Chowdhury from Rochester Hills, Michigan. I attended the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor.
Student Dr. Alexis Clare from Crystal Beach, Florida. I attended the University of Florida. Student Dr. Morgan Clare from Crystal Beach, Florida. I also attended University of Florida.
Student Dr. Colin Cox from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I attended the University of Lethbridge.
I'm student Dr. Zach Cox. I'm from Canton, Michigan, and I went to Grand Valley State University.
Student Dr. Emily Culverhouse. I'm from Reading, Pennsylvania, and I attended Hofstra University.
Student Dr. Samantha Curran. I'm from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and I attended Austin College.
Student Dr. Thomas Damiani from Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania, and I attended Penn State University.
I'm student Dr. Bailey Delosier from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I attended East Tennessee State University.
Student Dr. Samrita Dinoa from Toronto, Ontario. I attended Western University.
Student Dr. Charlotte Dyer from Brawley, California. I attended UCLA.
Student Dr. William Earhart from Wheatland, Missouri, and Missouri State University.
Student Dr. Yasser Lacey from Cairo, Egypt, and I attended Bradley University.
Student Dr. Caroline Ellis from Brooklyn, New York, and I attended Cornell University.
Student Dr. Malik El-Sharif from Plano, Texas, attended Austin College.
Student Dr. Amana Fatima from Canton, Michigan. I attended the University of Oklahoma.
Student Dr. Rachel Fenimore from Kansas City, Missouri, and I attended Elon University.
Student Dr. Ulysses Fernandez Mero from Palm Beach, Florida, attended University of Central Florida.
Student Dr. Julia Philo from Salinas, California. I attended Pitzer College.
Student Dr. Connor Ford from Clintonville, Wisconsin, and I attended the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay.
Student Dr. Sydney Spencer. I'm from Carthage, Missouri, and I attended the University of Missouri, Kansas City.
Student Dr. Charles Faust from Cleveland, Ohio. I attended Bowling Green State University.
Student Dr. Chris Fox from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I went to Louisiana State University.
Student Dr. Dustin Freeman. I'm from Winnebago, Illinois, and I went to Northern Illinois University.
Student Dr. Amy Gao from Boston, Massachusetts. I attended Boston University.
Student Dr. Jose Antonio Garcia from Newman, California, graduated from University of California, Merced.
I'm student Dr. Vanessa Garcia Turner from Mesa, Arizona. I went to Arizona State University.
Student Dr. Abdullah Gay from Gambia, West Africa, University of Texas Medical Branch.
Student Dr. Edwin Glick. I'm from Gig Harbor, Washington, and I previously attended Western Washington University.
Student Dr. Christopher Go, San Diego, California, University of California, San Diego.
Student Dr. Remington Gould from Bentonville, Arkansas, graduate of the University of Arkansas.
Student Dr. Aaron Greenblatt from Reno, Nevada, University of Nevada, Reno.
Student Dr. David Gregory from Bigelow, Arkansas. I attended the University of California, Santa Cruz.
Student Dr. Nate Grimaldi. I'm from Pittsburgh, Kansas. Attended Pittsburgh State University.
Student Dr. Mario Gamina from Danville, California. I went to the University of California, San Diego.
Student Dr. Rabia Hadi, and I went to University of Windsor in Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Student Dr. Jeffrey Hamada. I'm from Kapolei, Hawaii, and I went to Reed College.
Student Dr. Janet Hahn. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I attended Baylor University.
Student Dr. Gabrielle Hanna from Freeport, Bahamas. I attended Oakwood University.
Student Dr. Randall Hansen from Clarkson, Washington, and attended the University of Utah.
Student Dr. Jenny Howe from Niles, Illinois. I attended the University of Illinois at Chicago.
Student Dr. Spencer Hegerhorst. I'm from Scappoose, Oregon, and I attended Brigham Young University, Idaho.
Student Dr. Kennedy Hernandez from Kansas City, Kansas. I attended Rockhurst University.
Student Dr. Grace Hesse. I went to, from Wichita, Kansas, and I went to K-State.
Student Dr. Sean Hickey from Houston, Texas, University of Houston.
Student Dr. Mason Hinkey. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I went to St. Olaf College.
Student Dr. Jana Hikano. I'm from Queens, New York, and I graduated from Macaulay Honors College at Hunter College.
Student Dr. Claire Hong from Houston, Texas, Texas A&M University.
Student Dr. Brandolyn Holland from Clarksville, Tennessee, and I attended Murray State University.
Student Dr. Alexandra Hornby from Groseal, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor.
Student Dr. Jessica Hyde from St. Charles, Missouri. I attended Truman State University.
Student Dr. Hadi Islam from St. Louis, Missouri, attended St. Louis University.
Student Dr. Olivia Jang from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I attended the University of British Columbia.
Student Dr. Lainey Johnson from Kansas City, Missouri. I attended the University of Kansas.
Student Dr. Karthik Kailash from Lenexa, Kansas, attended University of Kansas.
Student Dr. Rabia Kamboj. I'm from Vancouver, Canada, and I graduated from University of the Fraser Valley.
Student Dr. Mike Kaminsky. I'm from Rochester, New York, and I attended Kenyon College.
Student Dr. Farah Khan. I'm from Mississauga, Ontario, and I studied at the University of Toronto.
Student Dr. Sarah Khan. I'm from Orlando, Florida, and I graduated from the University of Florida.
Student Dr. Shadi Kiai. I am from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and I graduated from Portland State.
Student Dr. Yupati Kitimed. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I went to UC San Diego.
Student Dr. Andrew Coe. I'm from Brampton, Ontario, and I went to the University of Western Ontario.
Student Dr. Jacob Krebs from Mapleton, Utah. I attended Utah Valley University.
Student Dr. Michael Kulasakra from Springfield, Ohio, attended Wright State University.
Student Dr. Amaktamalida Kanduru. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I graduated from University of Texas at Austin.
Student Dr. Christopher Lane, Salem, Massachusetts, Salem State University.
Student Dr. Tina Langley from Wichita, Kansas, and I studied at Kansas State University.
Student Dr. Maverick Lasker from Phoenix, Arizona, and Arizona State University.
Student Dr. Anthony Lee. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, and I attended University of Calgary.
Student Dr. Kevin Lay from Houston, Texas, attended the University of Southern Mississippi.
Student Dr. Ashley LeBlanc. I'm from Wichita, Kansas. I attended Kansas State University.
Student Dr. Sumei Liao. I'm from Apple Valley, Minnesota, and I attended Iowa State University.
Student Dr. Tyler Lochi from Port Charlotte, Florida, and I attended the University of Florida.
Student Dr. Rachel McCary, Wichita, Kansas, the University of Oklahoma.
Student Dr. Byron Marciniak from Bentonville, Arkansas, attended the University of Arkansas.
Jennifer Matar from Wichita, Kansas, and attended Wichita State University.
Student Dr. Andrew McEwen from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, graduated from the University of South Dakota.
Student Dr. Shane McGowan. I'm from Rochester, New York, and I graduated from SUNY Geneseo.
Student Dr. Heidi Miller from Lyons, Nebraska, and I graduated from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln.
Student Dr. Katie Motke from Issaquah, Washington. I graduated from the University of Washington.
Student Dr. Elias Moreno, Moultrie, Georgia, Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College.
Student Dr. Amanda Morrill. I am from Geneva, Illinois, and I graduated from Wittenberg University.
Student Dr. Tyler Morris from Springfield, Missouri, Drury University.
Student Dr. Michaela Motzko. I'm from Berryville, Arkansas, and I graduated from the University of Central Arkansas.
Student Dr. Sarah Miller from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I attended the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse.
Student Dr. Naeem Afari from Chicago, Illinois, attended Loyola University, Chicago.
Student Dr. Linda Nguyen from St. Louis, Missouri. I graduated from Lehigh University.
Student Dr. Michael Wing from Garden Grove, California, and I graduated from University of California, Los Angeles.
Student Dr. Eric Nicola from Boise, Idaho, went to University of Denver.
Student Dr. Johnny Nolan. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I attended UC San Diego.
Student Dr. Comfort Orebayo. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria, and I graduated from Winona State University.
Student Dr. Eunice Peck. I'm from Vernon Hills, Illinois, and I attended Northwestern College.
Student Dr. Colton Pate. I'm from Princeton, Illinois, and I'm a graduate of Illinois State University.
Student Dr. Aman Patel, St. Louis, Missouri, St. Louis University.
Student Dr. Keishan Patel from Cleveland, Ohio, The Ohio State University.
Student Dr. Praneeth Padada from Chester Springs, Pennsylvania, and the University of Pittsburgh.
Student Dr. Madeline Petty from Dyersburg, Tennessee, and I attended Mississippi State University.
Student Dr. Alyssa Pianto from Lansing, Michigan, attended the University of Arizona.
Student Dr. Edward Pingino, Houston, Texas, Everglades University.
Student Dr. Jonathan Pollard from San Antonio, Texas, graduate of the University of Texas.
Student Dr. Ty Poston from Rigby, Idaho, Brigham Young University, Idaho.
Student Dr. Jeffrey Pringle from Houston, Texas, Brigham Young University, Idaho.
Student Dr. Hamad Qadri from Karachi, Pakistan, attended Texas A&M University.
Student Dr. Hamad Rahman from Fort Pierce, Florida, attended University of Florida.
Student Dr. Cindy Ray from Smyrna, Georgia, University of Georgia.
Student Dr. Lindsay Reichenbach from Sheridan, Arkansas, University of Central Arkansas.
Student Dr. Noah Reisner. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I went to University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign.
Student Dr. Drayton Rohr. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I went to Maryville University.
Student Dr. KK Sand from St. Louis, Missouri, and I attended St. Louis University.
Student Dr. Lucy Sayre from Charlotte, Michigan, Trine University.
Student Dr. Mohammed Sabur from Albany, New York. I attended the State University of New York at Albany.
Student Dr. Austin Sogstad from Marshall, Minnesota, Augustana University.
Student Dr. Emily Shank from St. Louis, Missouri. I attended University of Missouri, Columbia.
Student Dr. Sarah Sharif from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I attended Nova Southeastern University.
Student Dr. Prachi Shukla from Ocala, Florida. I attended the University of South Florida.
Student Dr. P.D. Samansi from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I attended Thomas Aquinas College.
Student Dr. Jennifer Simpson from O'Fallon, Illinois. I attended Missouri Baptist University.
Student Dr. Manish Singh, San Jose, California, UC Santa Cruz.
Student Dr. Manpreet Singh. I'm from Meridian, Mississippi, and I attended the University of Mississippi.
Student Dr. Jesse Smallwood. I'm from Columbus, Indiana, and I attended Valparaiso University.
Student Dr. Audrey Smith from Naperville, Illinois, and I attended Illinois Wesleyan University.
Student Dr. Colby Smith from Nevada, Missouri. I attended Missouri Southern State University.
Student Dr. Joyce Smith from Lake Orion, Michigan, and I am a graduate of Oakland University.
Student Dr. Tyler Soderling. I'm from Hillsborough, California, graduated from Boise State University.
Student Dr. Kirti Samarathu from Cleveland, Ohio, and I attended the University of Akron.
Student Dr. Caitlin Stackable from League City, Texas, the University of Texas.
Student Dr. Aaron Stafford from Joplin, Missouri. I attended John Brown University.
I'm student Dr. Paige Steiner. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I attended the University of Arkansas.
Student Dr. Nick Stevens. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Student Dr. Dakota Subbeck. I'm from Hamden, Maine, and I attended the University of Maine.
Student Dr. Tara Tamden from Raleigh, North Carolina, and NC State University.
Student Dr. Tony Tang from Potsdam, New York, University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
Student Dr. Bridget Tesher from Tinley Park, Illinois, and I attended University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign.
Student Dr. Maddie Tishner from Republic, Missouri, and Drury University.
Student Dr. Jessica Tanias from Gurnee, Illinois, and I attended Southern Illinois University in Carbondale.
Student Dr. Alicio Torres from Tampa, Florida. I attended the University of South Florida. Go Bulls.
Student Dr. Huy Tran from Da Nang, Vietnam. I attended University of Minnesota.
Student Dr. Darcy Turner from Windsor, Ontario, and I went to Ohio Valley University.
Student Dr. Nam Vo. I'm from Anaheim, California. I attended University of California, Irvine.
Student Dr. Priscilla Vu from Irvine, California, and I attended the University of California, San Diego.
Student Dr. Sarah Wagmeister. I'm from Newburgh, Indiana, and I went to the University of Southern Indiana.
I'm student Dr. Skylar Winchester from Knoxville, Tennessee, East Tennessee State University.
Student Dr. Christine Wolf, Wichita, Kansas, Newman University.
Student Dr. Kai-Hyun Wong, I'm from Hong Kong, graduated from University of Arkansas at Little Rock. I am student Dr. James Andrew Woodman from Rockford, Illinois, and I attended Northern Illinois University.
Student Dr. Devin Wright from Monticello, Utah, Utah State University.
Student Dr. Trevor Wright from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, University of Oklahoma.
Student Dr. Jenny Yang from Westfield, Indiana, attended Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis.
Student Dr. Yena Yu from Seoul, South Korea, University of Minnesota.
Student Dr. Eric Zan from Vancouver, British Columbia, University of Rochester.
Student Dr. Forrest Zock, Beaumont, Texas, Lamar University.
Okay, how about a nice round of applause? $162 new student doctors for KCU Joplin. That's awesome. It really is. Now, nobody will tell you this, but you're supposed to figure it out on your own. But your job now is every night to make sure that you water your jackets and fertilize them twice a year so they grow longer. And in 4 years, they'll be perfect. So now, class of 2022, just as this faculty has made a symbolic pledge to you by placing a white coat on your shoulders, we ask you in turn to make a pledge to the public, to your partners, to your family, and to everybody in this room, to exhibit ethical and honorable behavior as students, and to maintain the trust expected of a physician by taking the osteopathic oath. So please rise. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I am about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and life of my patients. To retain their confidence and respect, both as a physician and a friend who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity. To perform faithfully my professional duties. To employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability. Keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions. Not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation. And never by word or act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college, we will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me. I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biological truths to the healing arts. And to develop the principles of osteopathy which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. Class of 2022, please turn around and face the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present to you KCU Joplin, Class of 2022. Plenty of time. We're going to have tons of pictures, I guarantee it. This brings our ceremony to a close. Thank you for celebrating with us this evening. Remember, all students and guests are invited to the campus immediately following this ceremony for an open house reception. Please join us, and we hope to see you there. Thank you for joining.